use here, right. So, there's a couple of people watching. I don't know if you're fishermen, but it's something that I wanted to make a while ago, and I did actually go to a couple of companies about it. It was just a little bag system, and they were saying that to make it would be a lot of money because of the bag. The idea that I had was basically a PVA bag that was shaped in a way that it would fit a lead directly in the bottom of it and become more aerodynamic. So what I've done is I've made a little mould, and if anyone wants, I'll show you what I did and how I've done it, and you can make your own. This is only a prototype, so don't go ripping me a new one for the state of it, but that's basically the shape of the lead. Right, so that's the lead, and the idea is that you get a PVA bag, lick the corners, fold them over, making it a little bit sort of a bit of a point on the end, like this. Then a weight will drop in there and fit tight in the bottom. So the weight will sit tight in the bottom, then you can fill it up, put all your bait on the top of it. So when you're casting, number one, it's more aerodynamic, and number two, it ain't off centre, so it'll go a lot further. I've had a look, and you can get like a PVA type glue, not the one that you would use in decorating and all that. There's one that you can actually get that's the same stuff as this, but in a liquid form. So I was thinking if you was to put it around the bottom of the weight first, then it would be a lot tighter, and it would, I just think it would go a lot further. Not only that, when it hits the bottom of the lake, it would sit a lot nicer. So that's what it is, and that's how you end up with your bag looking. So you have your weight sitting firmly in the bottom, the weight sits in the bottom, all your bait on top, so the whole thing is perfectly balanced. Laura, this ain't for you, this is fishing talk. Yeah, so you have your weight sitting at the bottom, all your bait sits on top, and it all basically sits like that. So I've got more people logging in now, right? So what I've done to make the mould, I basically got a bag, the shape that I wanted it, and then I filled it up with sugar. I wrapped it in tin foil to make it sort of like, so it wouldn't allow water in. Then I got some plaster Paris in a pot, and I basically set it inside the plaster Paris. That's what made my mould. I ain't got the exact sizes yet, but I'm just telling anyone else if they want to do it. Yeah, so you set your plaster Paris, you put the item inside it, then that gives you your mould. But you would obviously do it to the bag that you're using. So you fill your bag with sugar, you put some tin foil around it, you sit it in plaster Paris, and then that will make the lead the exact shape to fit in your PVA bags. You stick them in the bottom, you're good to go, mate. It's just stuck on that lead clip. There you go, that bad boy. So then when you've got it like that, you can fill it up with your bait. I've got some bait here. So that's a 3 ounce weight in the bottom of that. So I've got 3 ounce lead in there. Sitting nice in the bottom. Obviously you could throw your hook in there as well if you wanted to, or leave it on the outside, however you want to play it really. Horses for courses, that one. Some put it in, some put it, want it out. In it goes, put your bait in. And we go. So there it is. Job done. PVA bag with the lead sitting perfectly tight in the bottom, so it comes like a bullet. So all the weight is there, so as you're casting out, it will go through the air like that. Perfectly aerodynamic, like a little bullet. Bang. How much distance you're going to get with that? And because the lead's at the end, it creates it just creates a perfect shape. If you want to go extra distance, you'll just double bag it. Yeah, and because of the shape of the lead, it just creates, just makes it perfect. Look at that. Just think how far, just think of the distance you'll get with that. All the weight being right there, perfectly, the weight is at the tip. You'll get a lot more distance with that than what you normally would just a standard shaped lead, and it will just sit a lot better as well. There we go. Job done. Make your mould to fit your bag. Job's a good one. Enjoy. See you later.